The fall of the French, 1945 to 1954. The Vietnamese, their hopes kindled by the excitement of the moment, soon found that independence would not come as easily as elegant speeches. In 1945, French troops poured into the country, determined to regain control of the colony. Ho, meanwhile, consolidated power, jailing or executing thousands of opponents. He also appealed several times for U.S. help, but to no avail. Determined to fight on, Ho told French negotiators, "If we must fight, we will fight. We will lose 10 men for every one you lose, but in the end, it is you who will tire." In the winter of 1946 to 1947, the French stormed Hanoi and other cities in the north. Hopelessly outgunned, Ho's troops withdrew to the mountains. Led by General Vo Nguyen Giap, the Viet Minh harassed the French soldiers with a ragtag array of antique French muskets, American rifles, Japanese carbines, spears, swords, and homemade grenades. Moving through familiar terrain supported by a network of friendly villages, the Vietnamese struck, then disappeared into the jungle. By 1950, the French war in Vietnam had become a battleground in a much larger struggle. China, where revolution had just brought communists to power, and the Soviet Union, were supplying the Viet Minh with weapons. The U.S., committed to containing the spread of communism, backed the French. Even $2.5 billion of U.S. aid did not keep the French from wearing down. Just as Ho had predicted, the final blow came in 1954, when General Giap surrounded 15,000 French troops holed up near a remote mountain town, Dien Bien Phu. After 2 months of fighting in the spring mud, the French were exhausted, and Dien Bien Phu fell. Reluctantly, they agreed to leave Vietnam for good.